everyone, Moonshadow Mystery here. Just a quick little video for you. Everyone's been participating in the polls. Well, not everybody, but more people have been participating in the polls in the community/post tab. So if you're not subscribed and want to participate in those, please go ahead and subscribe and do so. For those of you who have been subscribing for the last year, please let me know when you subscribed, if you've done so within the last 12 months. Well, more specifically, since last July. I haven't done a subscriber shout out in a while, and I can't do so without your help. Unfortunately, YouTube's algorithm and my email have not been delivering me whenever I get new subscribers. So there are a whole lot of you who I haven't gotten a chance to give a shout out to. So if you've subscribed in that time period, comment in one of the videos, or specifically in the post section or community tab section, whichever it is, as far as the device you're on, and let me know when you subscribed. Or you can use one of the links provided in any of the videos, more specifically the more recent videos, in order to contact me directly. You can even do so via the official, through the official Moonshadow Mystery Discord server, the Moonshadow Mystery Channel Official, and the Facebook group page, the Moonshadow Mystery Channel Official Facebook group. Not to mention, you can get me on Twitter. Don't forget to check us out on DeviantArt, Great Dragon Seiru. I'm on Instagram if that link is not available in any of the videos. I apologize for that. I've not done a whole lot with that. It's mostly stuff that I do as Alistair. So if you enjoy things like that, check that out. I apologize for my Twitter followers, or ex-followers, as a lot of that ends up being more political and personal opinion based. And if any of my opinions offend you, I'm terribly sorry about that. But at the same time, I'm not going to apologize in full for my personal opinions when it comes to political or geo-economical things. We're all entitled to our own opinion, and I live in the United States, so my opinions are going to differ drastically. Also, a quick shout out, Happy Pride Month for those of you who celebrate. And while I'm not normally one to talk about myself in personal matters like that, I am in fact hetero-demisexual. So that's something you may not have known. And just, if you haven't been paying attention to the community tab or posts, in the next few weeks, more specifically about the mid of July, I'm going to be going away for a couple of weeks for a little road trip, and I'll be providing more updates on that as I am able. You may be seeing my official YouTube page in this video, and there's a reason for that. We have been at this for 9 long years, and it is hard to believe that 9 years ago this all started with a few short live-action videos when I still had a functioning laptop with a web camera. Unfortunately, that one's had an overheating problem, and I haven't had the money to fix it. And I haven't had the money to replace it either, sadly. If I did, you'd be getting much better content than you are right now. But hard to believe that this started out as a brony channel, with, as you can see here, some instances where I started trying to expand myself. Some of my first real content really started about in this area. Unfortunately, that Second Life account from back then got shut down due to false accusations. Unfortunately, due to a hack. I don't want to go into the details, I don't want to get in any drama about it, but unfortunately, there are programs out there that allow you to hack and spoof, essentially, someone's computer IP address in order to, well, basically get them in trouble for crap that they didn't do, which is unfortunately what I ended up in. But it is so hard to believe that so long ago things started this way. The very first past due review, which took forever to make, and there's some that I promised that I never managed to make. A lot of that's due to time limitations, no longer having access to the assets I was originally using because of the laptop thing. I mean, but seriously, going all the way back here, it is so hard to believe we've made this much of a difference in the type of content, the type of layout, everything over this amount of time. And going all the way back to these ones, where it was like the first time I did an impersonation, I think. I don't know. I know I impersonated Discord at some point on one of these, maybe Luna, I don't know. It's hard to say. But, like, the first lightning round impersonation video through the characters of Fallout, my live action reviews, my singing videos, the first Let's Plays ever on the channel. And so much has changed in all that time. If you weren't aware or haven't been paying attention, I have a girlfriend. More specifically, I have a fiance. And that is actually where I'm going in the next couple weeks to go spend time with her and her family. And if I'm lucky, get blessings. Because I'm an old-fashioned Southern boy, that's what I do. But seriously, looking back at all this, it is hard to believe how far we've come. And yes, that goes for my DeviantArt account as well. It's hard to believe it was started long before I ever started my YouTube. I wouldn't say career, hobby is more accurate. But man, oh man. What a journey this has been. Trying so many different formats, so many different things.
I mean, seriously, starting out is Stuart 2D Portal Gorillas. It's hard to believe how old they're getting. Seriously, it's hard to believe Murdoch is going to be turning 60 in just a few days. Oh. Metal.
Yeah, it's quite a surprise to see that things are still going strong. Oh, bow wow.
But we're not done yet. We're still going strong.
And let's just say the jokes are far from over. Seriously, though, things have been going so amazing, it's hard to believe.
Who would have thought that things started all this time back when we were doing emulators for the PlayStation 2? Seriously, who would have imagined things would go this way?
Going through my brony phase, and I'm still a brony, I'm a proud brony, but with Friendship is Magic over, and nothing new coming out aside from comics, which I don't have access to, there's not really a lot to talk about brony-wise, and most of you didn't seem to stick around as much for that as you had everything else. But for my bronies out there, brohuff, glad to see that you're still here, same for you Pegasisters. But man,
like going back to playing the Evil Dead.
Roy,
and the first time I played Brutal Legend.
Man, it has just been so amazingly wild. Like, I can't believe I've done almost 700 videos on this channel in 9 years' time. A lot of other creators who've been at this longer than me seem to do a lot more uploads. I used to do a lot more frequent uploads. And I love the retro Let's Plays that I've done. Especially since here recently, I've gotten rid of a lot of my retro gaming consoles. It was a hard decision to do. Same with a lot of my other collections. Old Beyblades, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. A lot of things are changing for me. But that doesn't mean that I'm changing. Remember, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. And that goes for me too. And I decided it was time for a change. Man, going all the way back, hard to believe. Like the first long-running things on this channel were Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. It really tickles my funny bone. Oh wait, I'm all bones. Yo!
It is hard to believe that I have made attempts to audition for group-related projects.
Seriously, it still sucks so hard that I didn't get cast in the things that I auditioned for. But you know what? I am proud of myself for trying. And honestly, the people I auditioned for, they're still making content. Maybe not as frequently as they used to, but it's so cool. Like, honestly, looking at all this, it's just so amazing. To look back and see the history of where we come from to where we're going. Like the first original content trailer here on the channel for my Subnautica series. Which, very proud of the trailer. It was the first time I did a parody either. I did the first time trying to do Deadpool, and I'm still rough on Deadpool. There's so many interpretations of him, from the Ryan Reynolds one to all the others. It's so hard to keep up with everything. Borderlands, sadly, never really got the type of following I was hoping it would. So sadly, as you can see, 7 years ago, Borderlands 2 Episode 1 was the one and only iteration of this. A real pain. Same with South Park. I can't believe it only got 8 views. And then you got all these other ones. My stand-up promotional video has gotten nowhere near as much as I would have figured since it's been for 7 years. Maybe I need to upgrade it. If you think I need to update it, let me know in the comments. But, Benny and the Ink Machine Chapter 1 never had the money to get the other chapters. I can't believe my Wasteland Radio one. I was so proud of that, but it is excessively long, so I can understand it. But seriously, I can't. As much as I would have loved to have gotten cast as T-Rex or Discord for Dr. Wolf, he went with Espio, DeWilston Air, and you know what? Congratulations to him. They work well together, they know one another well, and honestly, I was still very amateurish back then. I'm still working on myself, so I'm not mad about it. But there's so many of these that I would have loved to have done more of, but there just wasn't enough viewership, not enough likes, not enough feedback. Sorry, sorry. As of this recording, it's the 2nd of June. Hence the few days before the great Murdoch Nichols, Demon Bass Player Gorillaz. Wow. I'm turning 60. I've been a fan since they first dropped their albums, all decades ago now. But man, just looking at this, it used to be so much focus on My Little Pony and Fallout, and I still love Fallout. I still play Fallout. But I don't do as much content on the channel for it, in part because it doesn't seem like the viewership is there like I expected it to be. Same with a lot of these retro Let's Plays. I'm honestly surprised Bakugan got more attention than Spyro 2. Like, man, going back... I mean, I still made a second episode of that one, but it's just... I cannot believe Spyro got so few. Same with my Fallout Theory videos. I would have thought a lot of you mystery buffs out there would have been all over those, considering my obsession with them. But maybe it's just not the kind of content. If you want me to do more theory videos, let me know what kind of theories you want me to tackle. Oh man, the first Dirty Healings dub. I redid that one here just last year before, and I'm so proud of how much better it is. Like my first attempt at doing Alistair, which led to me getting cast as him by Miss Violet Howard, our director. We're still working on a new project. It is on the way. We're having a little bit of issues with our Lucifer cast member. And I'm not saying we're having issues with him on a personal level. We just haven't gotten lines, and we're worried about him. But yeah, seriously. Batman, Arkham, Deadpool. Like, all this, a lot of this is stuff that I thought would get so many more. Again, I have a new Second Life account. I hardly ever go into it because I don't want to repeat of what happened before. I'm sure you can understand. But VR chat has been where we have blown up. I mean, we went from doing Edward Bosco's version of Alistair, the Radio Demon, to now doing more Amir to Lie. And I'm certain you can know the difference. Not to mention the first time we did In the House of Asmodeus.
Oh, the first time I did Stolas. Not to mention the first time I did Fizzarali. Don't worry, you'll be getting more of us soon.
The Has-Been Hotel commercial I did for the official series prior to our project getting dropped. The first real collab I did with Sneaky Spatula. He's the husband of a cousin of mine. I haven't talked to him in a while. I hope he's doing okay. Same with Eugen Myth. That was a fun time. But yeah, the trailer I did for our fan redub project, it's still out there. Check it out if you've not checked it out. I'm so proud of that. We're proud of that. And if you enjoyed it, you are really going to enjoy what comes next with the official Amazon Prime Has-Been Hotel redub. I can't give you too many details, but if you've been paying attention to my shorts, yes, we're starting with Hell's Best Dad, aka Dad Beat Dad, and that's part of what's delaying us. We want it to be perfect for you guys. We're actually quite a bit later to getting it done than we would have expected to be, But you know what? We're working on it, so please be patient. Ah, yes. Alistair in VR chat. Not only is it what gave us a sure footing, it's where I met my fiance. I don't think this is her in this, but Maddie double exclamation mark, heart emoticon. We've done projects on here before a couple of times. You've probably seen them. I think we've got a total of 5 projects on here that we've collaborated on, such as this one, starring. I had to use that because we can't get her name to cooperate with a lot of things. But yes, Predator and Prey, the first one we collabed on. It may be a little unsettling, it may have some touchy subject matter, but it was very important to her to do this one, especially since she is my little chaotic nifty.
And let's not forget the new version of Dirty Healings. Check it out if you ain't done it. I'm real proud of it.
Honestly, tackling the old pilot comics was so much fun for me. And all the fan comics related to Hell of a Boss. Seriously, you guys blew up over the fan comic dubs. The first one we did with Fizz, the first one we did with Stolas and Blitz. My Dear Nanny, oh my god, My Dear Nanny has been a godsend on this channel. You guys love this. I think I've done all the chapters of it available, but if there are more and you can link them to me, please do, because I would love to do more of this. I'm not a huge shipper when it comes to Radio Apple, but I love this comic. And it's hard to believe that Jason Dameron, the storyteller of Shoddycast, is gone. Like, that was a huge blow to us fans. And with Lackadaisy coming out, I'm super proud of my one-man show for that one. Only 2 voices I didn't attempt. Has some issues, but don't worry. But just going through this, we have come so far, and I've done so much experimenting. And I don't know what formats, what styles, what things you guys like or dislike, because you've not been letting me know, so please do so. Check it out, keep up with us. I want to do more for you guys. And right down here at the bottom, the most recent ones. These are the ones I'm probably the most proud of. These are the ones that have the most work into them in a long time. Editing-wise, recording-wise, etc. So take a look at them. Let me know your thoughts. This has been my little update video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you liked this, hit the like button. If you didn't, that's okay. Hit the dislike button. Leave your comments down below. If you're new to the channel, click the name below the description. Check all of this out if you haven't. That's not to say check all 667 videos. That's ridiculous. But check out what you like. Keep the algorithm flowing. Keep things going. You can check me out on the links provided in the video descriptions. If you're subscribed, you can participate in community and posts, so please do that if you haven't. If you want to support us more here on the channel, my Cash App is available. You can check that out in the video description as well. Your donations will help us to continue to expand what we can do here on the channel, and I want to do so much for you guys if I can. I'm also on casting call clubs, so if any of you are needing a voice actor, hit me up. That's all I have for you guys. Have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and a great weekend ahead if you don't want to get around in this video. And remember, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. Thanks for being a part of our channel here. Hope to see you right back here next time. Same moon, out of time, same mystery channel. Take care, mystery buffs.